A report from the World Health Organization reveals some shocking statistics. 1 in 6 people worldwide experience loneliness and social isolation. In fact, it contributes to more than 871,000 deaths a year globally. That's roughly 100 deaths every hour. The health hazards from loneliness are similar to those associated with smoking, air pollution, even heavy drinking, which raises the risk of stroke, heart disease, and dementia by as much as 50%. Joining me now is mental health expert Jessica Steinman, Chief Clinical Officer at No Matter What Recovery. Jessica, these numbers are very alarming. Why do you think loneliness is rising so sharply across all demographics?
Well, there's a couple things, Graham. I think that since COVID-19 and everyone being locked down in 2020 till now, I think people have gotten used to staying home. They buy their groceries from apps on the phone. They're on social media more, TikTok and Instagram and Snapchat. Those types of social media apps have exploded. And so people, instead of going out and being out in the world, they're isolating at home, they're on their devices, they're keeping convenience things like shopping and groceries to home that they're not interacting. And they're home isolating and they're lonely, and it's building.
Yeah. What would you say is the biggest misconception people have about loneliness? Does it look a certain way or not?
I think people believe that loneliness looks like depression or isolation and just being a homebody and being possibly introverted. And that's not necessarily true. You actually might see in people more higher anxiety, social anxiety, not really remembering or knowing how to be out in the world, how to communicate with people, how to connect with people. So they choose to simply stay at home and not reach out. So it's not doom and gloom, lonely, depressed, sad, Eeyore. It might be low self-esteem. I don't even know what I would say or what I would do, and look more like high anxiety.
So those are some of the signs. Now, whether it's for you or someone you love, what is your advice for working to dig your way out of loneliness?
I think most people would say, oh, just go outside or go meet friends. You can't do that. You can't ask someone to just get out and do something. You have to do it in baby steps. So whether that's, it might seem silly, but setting timers on your social media. How much time are you spending on your phone, on your devices? Getting out, going actually to the grocery store and getting your groceries, going into a mall and shopping for things instead of delivery and Amazon, taking the baby steps to be around more people. Instead of texting someone, call them. Get together for coffee, go to dinner, try and get out, but don't push your limits to the point where you're uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit ironic. These social media networks are supposed to make us more social, but it can have the opposite effect. And what does it say to you that this is happening all across the world? You know, big cities, rural areas, it seems to be really happening everywhere.
I think that you hit the nail on the head. People think they are connecting. People think, oh, I have so many friends and all these people all around the world. I get to hear from everyone. And that's just not the truth. Humans are troop animals. We need to be connected. We need to see and feel other people's energies, make that eye contact, hear and feel, smell people's scents. It all connects to our nervous systems and our hormones. And so to be isolated completely alone is actually not social and not something that we should be doing. We have to be out in the world. We can't be disconnected from people.
Jessica Steinman, it's such an important conversation to have. We really appreciate your time. And folks can visit nomatterwhatrecovery.com for more, right?
Yes, absolutely. And we have a full recovery team for mental health and substance use issues that loneliness does end up leading to.